alumni who have returned to join us. A senior music education major at Missouri State University, and also the trumpet section leader of the Pride Marching Band, Joey Scholes, is back with us. There's Joey writing on the track. Thanks, Joey. A music therapy major at the University of Missouri and a member of Marching Mizzou. Welcome back to Stella Gossick. And a sophomore music education major at Missouri State University from our percussion section. He's actually filling in back there on the smallest bass drum, Nathan Arata. And an engineering major and a member of the Missouri S&T band, also our resident techie and pit arranger, Zach Rawls. And Zach, isn't this next one your arrangement, actually? Yeah, you want to do that? Okay, so Zach actually, in addition to helping us out for these weeks, actually prepared some special music for just the front ensemble. Now, for those of you who aren't well acquainted with marching bands, this front ensemble, xylophones, orchestra bells, marimba, vibraphone, gongs, bass drums, we call it the front ensemble. That's the official name. But the nickname is the Pit. And we don't mean anything bad by that. It's not a bad place to be. In fact, we're really proud of our Pit front ensemble, and we thank Zach for preparing this arrangement of Luis Fonsi's Despacito. Great job, Pitt. Thanks, Zach, for bringing that to us. We much appreciated. All right. This next one is sort of an anthem from the Seattle grunge theme in the 90s, but nowadays it's just become another marching band anthem. We really enjoy playing this one, Seven Nation Army. right, now it's your turn to get in the mix, and I know this from having done several of these Friday night football games. Sometimes the audience participation number requires a little bit of encouragement, so we're going to prepare you for this audience participation number. The lyrics for this song are really easy. It's just, hey. Audience, you got that? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I don't know about that. That was a little weak. It sounds like you're full of hot dogs and hamburgers. How does that go? 1, 2, 3. Hey. That's what I thought you'd say. Short and crisp, and as if we couldn't come up with a better title for this one. This is the Hayes song. Measure 5. I'd like to introduce a few of my colleagues that I get to work with on a daily basis. First of all, over here in the purple polo shirt, our mentor in residence, recently retired from Parkway South. He tells me this is his 42nd consecutive marching band season. Please welcome back Mr. Chris Becker. Graduate of the University of Central Missouri and Nebraska, our brass instructor, jazz band director, Mr. Jeremy Knudsen. A two-time graduate of Truman State University, our department chair and our percussion instructor, and filling in on the largest bass drum tonight, Miss Renner, Miss Cassie Renner. You know what? Let's reset for Largo for movement 3. All right. And at this time, we'd like to move into our programming for the show that we'll take to competitions and things of that nature. This next one will feature Lauren Kovas on flute and Addie Bussin on mellophone. This is the theme from Dvorak's New World Symphony, Movement 2, Largo. I hope you enjoy it. And after that big splash of color in the back, I'd like to introduce our color guard staff, also an alumni of Eureka High School and the Eureka High School Color Guard, as well as an alum of Avidity Independent, Katie Bagwell. A dance and movement instructor with several schools here in the St. Louis area, Liz Cadigan. We have a classroom assistant joining us from our partners with the SSD, who has a background in color guard. Thank you for your help, Mrs. Sarah Brando. There she is. Very nice. And at this time, we'd like to go to, now I have to warn you about this next one. This is going to be our ending selection for the competition show. And it's a little bit crunchy, a little bit angry sounding here, and it's going to bring us to a big finish. But this music is from a selection called On the Waterfront by Leonard Bernstein, the longtime director of the New York Philharmonic Orchestra and a prolific composer in his own right. We hope you enjoy this selection from On the Waterfront.
And all the fundamentals of how to stand and how to face and how to hold the instrument just right. We have a little competition at the end of the day each day, and we call it a drill down. Now, the drill down gets very heated. It's like it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, I gotta tell you. And these kids really go after it. So students, let's go between the hashes for the drill down like we always